Today we're going to read a book called After the Fall, and it's the story of how Humpty Dumpty got back up again after he fell. I want you guys to think about how in your life you may have gotten back up after something was hard or difficult for you. Hi, my name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day, I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. So notice he's scared of heights, so he won't go up here where all his favorite cereals are, so he just has to pick the boring cereals that are down here at the bottom. He's not very happy. I walked past the wall every day and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents could happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. See this paper airplane? Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I kept trying and trying. See, he's feeling a little frustrated. Until I got it just right. My plane was perfect. It flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. See, here's his airplane up there. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. Look way up at the top of the ladder. This is his airplane. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all that time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. Look at him up there cheering. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. I want you to look. What happened to that egg? I see wings and I see eggshells and I see feathers. And I learned how to fly. So what did that egg turn into? It did. He turned into a bird and now he was able to fly. So when things got hard for Humpty Dumpty, he didn't give up. He decided, I'm finally just going to do this because I can do it. So when things are hard for you or you're kind of unsure, just remember that you can always get back up and try again.